Hi everyone, brace yourselves for the breathtaking beauty and awe-inspiring power of nature in action. This compilation highlights the incredible and occasionally untamed aspects of our world. Let's begin. The eruption of Tavoro volcano in Papua New Guinea sent a colossal column of ash soaring over 18 kilometers high, accompanied by a powerful shockwave. The intense storm in New Jersey was so severe that it trapped a train on the tracks when the flooding struck.
Wait, I got that.
Though this mudflow may appear benign, observe the chaos it leaves in its wake. Despite being made of metal, the bridge was knocked down so effortlessly it appeared as if it were constructed from Lego pieces.
Wah, burung. Subhanallah.
Although tornadoes are a regular sight in Louisiana, the sheer magnitude of this one left the locals completely astounded. See how many people at this festival thought they could manage without tent pegs. This isn't just any beehive, it's a bustling bee metropolis delicately perched on a branch. Consider the immense time and effort those hardworking little insects put into creating something like this. Can you guess what this is? It's the largest sea lion colony on Cape Cross, and this is only a fraction of it. There are nearly 200,000 sea lions here. What the brochures don't mention about cruises In Sicily, life usually moves at a relaxed pace, but when heavy rains hit, it's a whole different ballgame. It's astonishing, but a tornado of such power only damaged buildings and cars. The girl was lucky to have only been scared. It certainly added a few new gray hairs for us. Iowa was hit by a fierce storm where powerful winds took down trees one after another like a series of falling dominoes. The captain himself recognizes that this sight is both remarkably beautiful and exceptionally unusual.
Yes, sir.
So this site is not only amazingly beautiful, but also visual.
Hey, can you turn the boat to the right? Boom, look at that, boom. Yeah.
See why we don't a quarter mile.
Wow, look at that pop up.
This might appear to be oddly colored glass, but it's actually the result of a basement exit after a serious flood in northern Italy. Imagine encountering a volcanic eruption during a normal mountain trip. Now that's truly extraordinary. Water might be the most formidable element of all. Just witness how effortlessly it brought down that enormous bridge in northern India. Northern India is renowned for its powerful avalanches and heavy snowfall, but these workers faced an extraordinary challenge. At one moment, 2 avalanches hit their workshops at the same time. A snow tsunami swallowed up homes and cars. Only quick thinking kept everyone safe from severe consequences.
You hear that?
Do you hear that? It's the sound of nature breathing. A powerful wind can reach deep underground, creating the illusion that nature is deeply inhaling the fresh forest air. It's truly breathtaking. Fortunately, there were no injuries from the landslide, but it forced many people to find alternate routes. The pontoon bridge seems to be lifted by an unseen force, but ice flows can also exert surprising strength.
Рыбаки, покажи там. Там вон рыбаки сидят, шины на этой стороне. Им сейчас, чтобы обратно попасть, надо это, через мебельные оттуда, через шаг. Ну, трассы тянуть уже сейчас без тросса. Раньше надо было. Freeway, baby. Yeah.
In just minutes, a landslide reshaped this mountain, making it slightly smaller. After a massive storm in Utah, the unexpected aftermath was tumbleweeds dominating a whole neighborhood. Who would have imagined they could gather in such large numbers? Set, is there something you need to tell us? Are you a hairdresser? This isn't about that. It's more like a punk rocker look. When people get caught in an electromagnetic field, their hair stands up. If this happens, it's wise to seek cover, as it usually means a storm is coming.
For some, it's a thrilling
For some,
force
it's
of
an
nature.
exhilarating force
But
of
for those,
nature, but
it's
for those
simply
working
another
on a
day
ship,
the job.
it's merely another day on the job. Take a look at what this person in Switzerland captured. A summer avalanche with rocks rapidly tumbling down the slope. The craziest part, the wooden bridge held up. Have you ever heard of dirty thunderstorms? They are an incredible phenomenon where lightning forms within ash clouds during a volcanic eruption. Fact. Winter thunderstorms are far more epic than summer thunderstorms. Check out these breathtaking scenes from Costa. Is it lava flows or a bubbling lake of red clay? Not at all. These are the magnificent Iguazu Falls in their full splendor during the river overflow. This is what stress relief soil looks like. I bet they enjoyed spending time here.
I bet they hung out there for more than an
Take a look at this amazing and rare phenomenon. A halo that makes it seem like there's a second sun. When spring arrives in the mountains, the melting snow triggers avalanches. The person who filmed this video captured one on camera, and nature added a rainbow for a breathtaking shot. This epic tornado looks like it came straight out of a movie.
You can come and touch. Also, if this plant grows 1 centimeter, so one from here to there, probably a stump. So you can tell how old it is. So you can, it's an amazing plant. It just grows over.
This tornado in Romania is so massive that it seems like it's about to engulf the camera operator. In reality, it's about 1.8 kilometers away from the road. That's how huge it is. They've never altered the route this quickly before.
Whoa! Oh my god. Yeah.
I hope their insurance covers situations where the car falls into a massive hole. Can you imagine how powerful the wind must be to knock over heavy-duty construction cranes?
Oh my god.
See how the water level in the river has risen during the flood. Even the iron bridge is barely holding up against the raging flow. No one in the coastal town received tsunami warnings that day because it was just an extraordinarily giant cloud. We're not dealing with burst pipes or flooding. The earthquake is causing groundwater to surface. These people were fortunate to see a desert cliff turn into a waterfall during heavy flooding. But it looks just as stunning on screen too. Another reminder, never stand outside during a thunderstorm. This is what happens when a lightning bolt carrying millions of volts strikes an old, dry tree. As they headed to the glacier in Iceland, they couldn't have imagined what they were about to witness. A massive chunk, at least 1,600 feet wide, broke off right before the astonished tourists' eyes. He should have grabbed a bigger umbrella. Why didn't he think of that? If you're thinking about buying a house near a cliff, you might want to reconsider. Now, if they were scared, imagine how terrified the owners must have been when lightning struck through the chimney. Thunderstorm plus power line equals just wait and see for yourself. It's not every day you witness a massive dust storm. Even rarer is driving right into it and experiencing it from the inside. Fortunately, the people who filmed it were in a car and managed to drive straight through the storm without any issues. Unlike those who had to flee from the approaching storm. And speaking of the wind's power, no matter how people design their backyard spaces, nature will always have the final say.
No say.
Resulting in an immediate flood across the entire village. That water area could serve as the ideal backdrop for the next Mad Max movie, especially with the striking presence of the intimidating yet fascinating mud volcano nearby. Residents of this small Swiss village described boulders as large as houses. Their crashing descent heard throughout the valley by everyone. Nature demonstrates its role as the supreme architect. It's difficult to envision humans devising the concept of using springs and hollow trees to create such a remarkable fountain. Observe how the storm on the shore appears both thrilling and frightening. Thick seafoam is one of nature's most fascinating and relatively rare phenomena. It forms in the surf zone when waves churn the water, creating a frothy texture similar to cappuccino foam. Although it can blanket coastlines, seafoam is entirely harmless to humans, making it perfect for beach foam parties. It's not the most pleasant sight to wake up to in the morning, but in terms of sheer epicness, few things can rival it.
What's your name?
One of the main reasons apartments on the top floor are usually less expensive. Do you know how destructive hailstorms can be? People in China experienced this firsthand when intense hail sent them running in terror, smashing car windows and causing damage to buildings. Join her to witness the eruption of one of Guatemala's most active volcanoes, the magnificent Fuego. It's no wonder Azerbaijanis are unfazed by this spectacle, as nearly half of the world's mud volcanoes are located there. Be sure to add a trip to Baku to your bucket list to see the gas eruptions up close. From a distance, the tumbleweed looks like a ball of yarn, but it's actually just regular branches. The driver of this car knew scratches were inevitable. It's quite fascinating and amusing to watch, though, with different music. The cameraman stepped outside to witness a massive and rapid mudslide, a morning unlike any other, but certainly unforgettable. The cameraman stepped outside to witness a massive and rapid mudslide, a morning unlike any other, but certainly unforgettable. Within seconds, a torrent of water and debris obliterated something we had painstakingly constructed over hundreds of hours. The sheer power was astounding.
Go to Patagonia.
Why visit Patagonia? It's one of the few places where you can witness an iceberg exploding right before your eyes. Yes, your eyes aren't deceiving you. The strong wind has caused the waterfall to flow upwards. It's a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon. Picture this bolt of lightning with a name. It would most likely be called Zeus's Rage. I can't say if all Minnesotans are this bold, but if I were in his shoes, I'd definitely be heading the other way. Hurricanes have an unmatched ability to create chaos. They may start small, but they can quickly grow to immense proportions within minutes. You have to see this. The storm and pouring rain have turned this port into a scene straight out of a fantasy film. To help you grasp the size, the person who filmed the video mentioned that the broken-off chunk is twice the size of Cinderella's castle at Disneyland. An avalanche looks just like a huge cloud of smoke. It's an incredible display of nature's power, but it's best
It's
admired
an
from
amazing
a safe
display
distance.
of nature's power. Best to admire it from a safe distance.
The video captures a significant wind and firestorm episode during the Dixie Fire in Plumas County, California. The footage shows powerful winds and dense dust clouds, highlighting the intense and dangerous fire behavior. The firestorm forces bulldozer crews to retreat from the forest to ensure their safety as the wind-driven flames rapidly advance. The fire rages through the timber near Almanor and Lake Almanor West, just south of Chester, California. The scene is chaotic, with flames consuming the forest and the relentless wind exacerbating the situation, making firefighting efforts extremely challenging. Strong winds lifted a semi-truck off the ground on the highway. This dramatic scene highlights the terrifying power of extreme weather. The video captures the moment an earthquake strikes New Jersey through footage from 3 home cameras located in different areas: Clinton Township, High Bridge, and Bound Brook. Each camera records the shaking and tremors as they occur simultaneously in these locations, providing a dramatic view of the earthquake's impact across the region. crazy 75 miles per hour winds during snow blizzard in New York. Drone video shows a huge sinkhole estimated to be at least 100 feet wide and 30 feet deep that opened up in the middle of a soccer field in Alton, Illinois this week. A landslide occurred in the mountainous areas of Vietnam. Fortunately, everyone managed to escape in time, avoiding any casualties. A large ocean wave crashed into the house, scaring the surrounding people. The most terrible forest fire that you can probably only see through a camera.